Good morning, everybody. Good morning. This is K Reb, man. I'm so happy, so honored to be here today. Today is not as supposed to be, it's a gift. So life is what it is. I'm so thankful to be here. I'm so thankful to be alive. I'm so thankful that I can breathe on my own. Happy Sunday. Happy Super Sunday to everyone. If you're in church, listen, praise God for me. If you are praying at home, praise God for me. Pray for me. Keep me in your prayers. Life can be a bit tough sometimes, but you know what? I am alive. The tests and trials are here to make you stronger, make you better, and also position you to be a better individual for the next 5 to 10 years. Listen, I love life and I'm enjoying myself. You know what? I've heard the saying, quitters never win and winners never quit. And today on the couch, we have a born winner. Mr. Shawn Jackson, aka the ReFresher. This man, I got a chance to meet him on the app Clubhouse. Clubhouse, I've gotten a chance to really get myself familiar. We're getting ready to start our own room there, and we're going to be having Shawn on and some other individuals I got a chance to and have the privilege to connect with. But I got a chance to get this young man on. He's out in Jersey, getting a huge interview going on this week today at 2:00. So proud of him. Prayers up for him, man. I'm definitely appreciative of this man because he's positioning himself to be one of the most influential voices of this era, of his age group, and of this time. So I'm excited today. We got some new things that I've added. I'm beginning to add to the platform. So I've really given myself the permission, to just go all in and have no limits. But that's what life is about. No limits. The only limits that you have is the ones that you place on yourself. So I need everybody to sit back and enjoy. We're getting ready to bring this thing on in, and we're going to welcome Shawn Jackson to the couch. And it's happening today on the couch, K's couch.
Throughout life, one may feel he or she hasn't been heard, seen, or no one is listening. However, look up. Don't fret. There is a place for you.
Processing.
Greetings.
Access granted.
Welcome to the couch. K's couch.
It does not say whether you're bad or good, but it is a measurement.
Every single time you go to that bathroom and you got a stream of urine flowing out, you need to be saying, praise God.
Wow.
Because that's a sign that your kidney is getting better.
Like during that time when it was a fraction of a penny, and then you held it until today, you're a multi-millionaire.
Great. And as a result of this next conference, I am going to have a number of events following the conference.
Okay, I got you.
Nobody else, but willing to open the book.
To get this knowledge that you have, you gave up a lot of personal time with family.
It's less than $40 for both.
Wow.
And I have it in a variety of colors.
I take every moment as is. I've learned to be where my feet are.
Mr. Shawn Jackson, the ReFresher. How you doing, man?
I'm doing well, man. That was a nice commercial, bro.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. That's the intro to the show, and I'm thankful, man, to be able to position myself to get this stuff done and just to make it more, inviting. I just love creating. I just love being in a place where I could do what it is I love, man. But this moment, it's not about me, man. This is about you. This is about the ReFresher, man. This is about the ReFresher, man. So how you doing this morning, man?
I'm doing well, man. Blessed and unstoppable, King. How you doing, sir?
Man, listen, King, I'm doing great. I'm doing great, man. I'm glad to have you on the show. You and I got a chance to connect on your show, on Clubhouse in your room. Tell us about the room on Clubhouse, man. Talk to us a little bit about that. Isn't it the evolution, right?
Yes, evolution. My club is all about evolving people, evolving, our personalities and our character. It's all about evolving their life. So because you're not evolving their life, then what's your purpose?
Right. So what are some of the topics that you guys have had on the show?
I just discussed the 3 S's in life, which is suffer, sacrifice, and success. and just get people to get in a positive mind frame, a positive mindset during this hard time we're going through right now with COVID, especially when COVID is spiking back up again. A lot of people are on lockdown in their houses and stuff like that. So I really want to bring that positive energy to the world, man, because it's very infectious.
Absolutely, absolutely. We need positive conversations from individuals like yourself. We need individuals to stand up, show the strength in spite of what's going on, in spite of the hell that is going on out here. Our job is to bring heaven to that hell. Our job is to position ourselves to show a fearlessness that has been engulfed inside of us. I'm a spiritual dude and I love God. Greater is he that is in us. If he's in me, then and fear wasn't given to me, then I got to position myself with my sound mind to make sure that I stand firm in what I believe in and keep myself moving. So I can appreciate you. I appreciate your voice, your contribution to the world, the mark that you're creating for yourself, man. We need you. We need that mindset. We need your voice. We need your willingness to make things better through your platforms and also through your creation of your product line and your shirts and other things that you're doing. So we're going to be talking about that in just a minute, about Upstylish, the new style. Listen, man, first of all, the ReFresher, where did that name come from? Like, tell me about the ReFresher. Talk to me about that person.
It came from just uplifting people. Especially, I think I developed that name when I was homeless in the shelter, and I was able to give out my own personal clothes. I had Jordans and I had Ralph Lauren. Despite the fact of being in the shelter, I never really defined myself as a homeless person. I defined myself as a king. Even when I was homeless. So I wanted people to have that same mentality. So I gave away my clothes and I gave away like nice shoes because I wanted to refresh them. I wanted to let them know that just because you guys are homeless, don't let it define who you are as a person. You are a king, you are a queen, you are great, you are phenomenal. You just gotta feel it.
Wow, I'm listening to what you're telling me, bro. First of all, okay, so you were homeless. Now, in that situation, we only clarify that as a moment in time in a period of transition. So, but even in that period of time and transition, man, you were giving away stuff. Is that what I just heard you say?
Yeah,
In the period of being of a place of not having a stable place to lay your head, you were giving away things, bro. Tell me about that, bro. Like, really talk to me about that. In that process of transitioning, tell me about you giving away things and you didn't have anything stable for yourself.
Well, when you bless others, there's always a bigger blessing among you. I tell people that all the time. And when you're able to give, you receive more, and I got back way more than when I gave out, so it's always good to give. Makes you feel good in the heart knowing that somebody don't have that and never experienced having a brand or a product like that and doesn't know how to feel to look good, you know what I mean? And that's very important to look good because if you feel like you look good, that builds self-love and you have to love yourself.
Wow, that's amazing. So you're showing me even more about your personality and your character, that you're not defined by material. You're not. So to you, it's just what it is. Hey, listen, I got it. I'm gonna give it away in spite of my position, and I'm gonna give this to you. Listen, so that shows me like your aspects of life, like you love people with an open hand, like your hand is always open. So that means, and I've heard from Tyler Perry and other people that ministered in this way, that as long as your hands are open, you will always be able to receive. You will always be able to get from the universe, from God. You'll be able to always be able to have something because you're always giving. Give and it will be given back to you. Press it down, shaking together, runneth over for you, man. So I think that is amazing to be able to give out, even when you're going through, you give. That's a sacrifice, man. So you're taking from what you felt belonged to you at the time and give it to somebody else. Like that is pure amazing, man. Like, I want to thank you, man. Like, I want to make sure that you know this, the ReFresher. I want you to know this, that even in spite of your hard times, in spite of your trials, in spite of what you've dealt with in life, I want to personally thank you for it. And I thank you for that because you wouldn't be where you are or have made the decisions that you've made right now going forward with business, positive mindset, positioning. You would not be here if you didn't make the decisions or go through what you dealt with. You had to sacrifice a lot. You had to make moves. You had to position yourself to be in a better place. I want to personally, bruh, thank you for that. Thank you for adhering to the call. Thank you for whatever you had to deal with to get you here, man. And I want to thank you for that today, bruh.
Appreciate that a lot, man. Thank you a lot, big bro.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So tell me this before we get started about the Upstylish. Tell me a little bit about what keeps you motivated, man. What keeps you motivated right now?
My kids drive me, and just being great. I tell people all the time, there's no such thing as a God-given person to nobody, but you can't tell yourself that you can't be great. You will be great for your family.
Absolutely.
And that's why I told myself that I am going to be great. I will be great for my kids, a great father figure, a great husband, a great child, whatever it takes to be great. I'm going to be great at it. You know what I mean? Because it's what it takes to be successful.
Absolutely, absolutely. That brings us to this next point. Now, you've been on the spree, man, working and getting the grind out there, getting the brand out. So you've been interviewing a lot, man. And so I got a chance to see the interview that you got with the I can call them the African Connection. I had a great interview on the summit that you was with. And so I want to bring in a little bit of that summit, just a little snippet of that. You mind if I do that, man?
That's cool, brother.
All right, so we're going to bring in a little bit of the snippet, man, from your interview that you had with the young ladies with the summit. So let's take a look at what you had to say then that kept you dry, that burns your drive a bit. See what we got.
He manifested it.
He manifested it, and that's how it has to be. So if anybody's out there listening, because I know we got people that's coming from different backgrounds, and it's always.
Let's see. Let's make sure that
we ask you this: like, what inspired you to just say, you know what, like, I'm done. This is what I want to do. Like, did something happen, or did you just like?
I think a lot in my life happened. Losing my mother.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you. It's you cope with it. Losing my mother at a young age. To me, I was 21. I was still young. I wasn't a man. I was still developing.
Mm-hmm.
And, I was still doing dumb stuff in life. So losing my mother, that really pushed me to new levels. And, being homeless and, being falsely accused and being arrested for the first time in my life, coming to Maine, getting stranded in Maine, getting left in it. Like, it's just different situations. I didn't let it define me. It just made me stronger. I let it.
I know that's right.
I let it fuel my tank. I wanted to be great. Like, okay, well, if you guys going to do me like this, I'm just going to take that and use it as fire. And I'm going to be great. You know what I'm saying? You're going to hear about me.
I know that's right.
So.
He manifested it.
He manifested it. And that's how it has to be. So if anybody's out there listening, because I know we got people that's coming from different backgrounds, and it's always.
Listen, man, great interview. I got a chance to see all the interview, man. I really love the conversation, what you utilize as transitions, you utilize as fire to push you to greater heights and greater levels, man. So again, I want to thank you. How did it feel to be connected and having that interview and being showcased in Africa, man? How did that feel, man?
I felt good going back for a second time.
Okay.
I love to inspire people around the world, man. And, I tell people all the time, if you look at Nas, the rapper,
yeah,
Nas, the rapper, wanted to be the voice of his generation. He wanted his voice heard around the world.
Yes.
And once he accomplished that, he got his voice heard around the world. He never really cared about the money, the jewels, the fame. He really didn't care about it. He just wanted his voice heard. And once he got his voice heard, now you really hear from Nas like that.
Wow, absolutely. You're right, man. So it's all about knowing that your gifting is about giving it back. We are all recycled goods, man. What we have is recyclable. I'm gonna say this. I know it's kind of over the head of some people, but we're recycled, man, because when what we have as gifts is not for us to harbor or to bury, it is to give back to the world. It doesn't belong to me. My body don't even belong to me, man. Only thing that I own is my mind and the actions that follow what my mind tell me to do. And so that's what I own. And so what your giftings is, you're recycling it back to the world. Your voice is going back to the people to plant seeds in their mind, to grow them and groom them. And so again, man, listen, Mr. Upstylish, the ReFresher, I thank you for that again. So We're going to take a brief break, man. Give a little homage to our sponsors. Sponsors of KL3 & Co. is our sponsor, and also Standard Mag, which is the oxygen for the entrepreneur. We're going to take a brief break, man, and give some way for our sponsors, man. But also at the same time, when we come back, we're going to wrap up, but we're going to talk about Upstylish, where we can find the product, how we can get the product on. I got my shirts, so I'll be taking my pictures. So we're going to be getting these shirts out here, man, so we can get them on the website. All right, man. So we'll be right back and take a brief break for our sponsors.
Life is filled with many unexpectancies. If something happened to you today, heart attack, cancer, stroke, or diagnosed with anything terminal, are you prepared for what's next? Only 1 out of 4 to 5 Americans have considered that life is unexpected, uncertain, and has some uncontrollable risk. Are you that 4 to 5 that hasn't taken action yet? Call right now for your free quote. Tomorrow's not promised. The protection of your legacy depends on what choice you make in this moment. Call right now.
Absolutely. We back. That's KL3 & Co. Enterprise, where businesses are grown and grown securely. And that's a great life insurance commercial. Listen, man, we back real quick. So the ReFresher, talk to me. We got the ReFresher back. He's out in Jersey getting ready for a big interview. So I'm thankful that he spent some time with us today. Talk to us, Roy. So we got this new product line, this great product line that's going on. I got my 5 shirts and we're getting ready to really stunt these, man. So what we got, Upstylish LLC. Talk to us. How did Upstylish come about, man? And tell us about the product.
You know, I just wanted to be great. I always wanted to be an entrepreneur. You know, growing up as a kid, I always loved dressing. You know, they call me, like, I remember one time growing up in the hood, one of my guys told me, like, Shawn, man, you're a real hood dude, bro, but you one of them guys that grew up in the hood that's all about fashion. Like, I was like the complete opposite hood dude. Like, yeah, you got the guys in the hood that's all in the street wearing tall tees and slanging.
Right.
I was the hood man that always dressed. Like, I love dressing. And, you know, I just brought it into fruition when I got in the shelter, and, you know, I developed my nickname Smooth. By giving out, you know, nice stuff. I gave this dude a Jordan hat after he lost his wife, his family, he lost everything, and I gave him a Jordan hat in the shelter. And he was like, "Yo, this hat just turned my whole day around, man. Like, it's a step in the right direction. Thank you so much." And like, just by hearing that, man, I refreshed him, and you know, I call myself the ReFresher.
I love it, man. I love that. So the ReFresher, man, you're here to refresh the world with your words and with the clothing. I love it, bro. I love it, man. So talk to us a little bit about the styles, man. So next week, I know we got another interview. You and I will be back next week, and we're going to try to have some of those pictures out so people can see with us. So talk to me a little bit about the clothing line, man. Talk to us about Upstylish, man.
Right now, I got a few shirts out, but I got socks coming. I got joggers coming. I got track pants coming. I got shorts coming, and I got more shirts with my own hang tags. That's gonna be coming as well too.
Congratulations on that, brother. Congratulations on that, man. I'm excited about that. So we'll be working to get some pictures of the product next week when we interview again. But so how does it feel, man, to go from speaking it or to feeling it in your mind, seeing it in your mind, to now seeing it manifested in front of your face? How's that feel, man? Now you're in Jersey. You flew from Maine all the way to Jersey. First class, brother. And so, I mean, we love it, man. So how does this feel, man? How does this really feel for you?
It feels great. And I tell people all the time that, you know, the bigger you want to get, the bigger your dream is, the harder your grind.
Right.
And it's going to be stressful. You know, it's going to be stressful because each level you get to in life, you're going to meet different people. You got to get on plane trips. You got to fly. You got to meet people and stuff like that. Your life will never be the same again because it's going to be completely busy and occupied by different such things like that. So if you're not used to a lifestyle like that, you're really gonna crumble. Me, I love it, and I'm embracing it. You know, because it's different. Because like I said, I'm always on the move. I'm always on the go. Like I work 70 hours a week between FedEx and security, maintaining my LLC business, and then now I'm speaking. So a lot of people could be overwhelmed with that, but to me, I love it because I'm staying out of trouble. I'm not doing anything wrong, and I'm leaving an impact. You know, Carrie, I tell people all the time, King, the harder you work, you're not doing it for yourself. You're not doing it for yourself. You're doing it for your kids.
Absolutely.
For your kids, literally, like you open the doors for your kids.
Yeah.
So
I
when they
love
get
it.
older, they're gonna have doors already open for them already based upon your hard work.
Absolutely, man. One man plants, the other one waters, and God gives the increase. You are planting, you're watering, and your children are going to manifest. They're going to take and be able to live a life based on what you planted and watered. Bro, listen, man, I am phenomenally grateful and honored to be connected with you. Being a voice of this culture, being a voice of this era of time, because we need it. We need your voice. We need your position, your posture. We need your perspective, your positiveness, man. Just your refresher, your refresh attitude and your words. Listen, it is oxygen. That's what we utilize in the magazine. Oxygen for the entrepreneur, but your oxygen, not just for that, but also just for this era of time. You want to be the voice, you are the voice. Don't allow yourself to feel as if that you're not, man. You are already the voice. You're just right now positioning yourself to catch up with the guy that you see yourself being. So I see you being that, man. You know, you're flying in different places, you're flying in different areas, having conversations, man, with the audience that's been, assigned to you. So listen, Shawn, listen, the refresher, listen, Mr. Upstylish. I commend you. I'm thankful for you, and I'm honored to be connected with you at this moment, man. So those who are subscribed to Standard Mag, be looking for his advertisement for Upstylish Fashion. Upstylish, the new style. It will be in this edition for the next 30 days right now in Standard Mag. So I'm honored to have this man being a part of us, advertising with us, connecting with us. We're looking to do greater and bigger things, man. So, Mr. Refresher, before we wrap up, man, I know you got a ride, and I got some other things too. I got another interview coming up soon. Anything that you want to close the interview off, man, just kind of share some light with the people, bro.
I just tell people to never give up, chase their dreams, despite how hard it gets. If it was easy, everybody will be a millionaire, but it's not.
Absolutely.
So, and like, if you have desires of having, and people say all the time, it's not all about money. I just want to say this right now. It is all about money, because life is not about being broke.
Right.
And about bills. It's not.
Right.
I just paid $75 for a meal yesterday between me and my this other half I had invited out to lunch out here in Jersey.
Absolutely.
And paid $75 for 2 people. So like, the world's growing, the world's getting more expensive, and that being broke stuff is out the window. It's time to get money, get on your grind, hustle, and be phenomenal.
Absolutely. I love it, man. I love it. We're going to end it right there. Get on your grind, hustle, and let's get it going. Let's get it going. No broke, no, not being broke. Don't speak broke. Listen, just do what Mr. Refresher is doing, like in a position of transition from one level to the next. He's giving away things that some people would take pride in enjoying, hovering in and having in, but he didn't allow that to define him. Listen, open your hands up and give out. Give, and it will be given back to you. Listen to everybody. My motto: love life and live love, because you only have one. Listen, it's been a pleasure, Mr. Refresher. We'll be back next week talking with you, having a conversation with you, talking about Upstylish. Listen, everybody, this has been the Kouch, K's Kouch. Hang out with me real quick, Shawn, once we kind of wrap this up for a second, all right?
Yes,
yeah, everybody be blessed.
Through her life, one may feel he or she hasn't been heard, seen, or no one is listening. However, look up. Don't fret. There is a place for you.
Processing.
Greetings.
Access granted.
Welcome to the Kouch, K's Kouch.
It does not say whether you're bad or good, but it is a measurement.
Every single time you go to that bathroom and you got a stream of urine flowing out, you need to be saying, praise God.
Wow.
Because that's a sign that your kidney is getting better.
Like, during that time when it was a fraction of a penny, and then you held it until today, you're a multi-millionaire.
Great. And as a result of this next conference, I am going to have a number of events following the conference.
Okay, I got you.
Nobody else. Willing to open the book.
To get this knowledge that you have, you gave up a lot of personal time with family
piece is less than $40 for both.
Wow.
And I have it in a variety of colors.
I take every moment as is. I've learned to be where my feet are.